What's up guys, CKHD here, and after all the rumours and talk about the Hasselblad and OnePlus partnership, OnePlus has finally released the OnePlus 9 and the OnePlus 9 Pro. Now right off the bat, the OnePlus 9 costs £629 and the OnePlus 9 Pro costing £829, which isn't too bad. Now with both devices in front of me, you can see the OnePlus logo right front and centre, with the colour here called Morning Mist and the OnePlus 9 in Stellar Black. Although I do wish there was a matte black version, as that would be really cool. The design overall is definitely good looking, and there is just no surprise with previous OnePlus flagships. You've got really nice small bezels on the front, and with the small hole punch camera style, the edges are curved slightly but isn't too bad when in your hand, and with the slim metal sides all around the device to blend well with the curved screen. And on the back they did go back to the glossy screen. I don't know about that, but I do miss the matte finish, but it's okay with the gradient finish. But there isn't anything really that stands out from other OnePlus flagships, except from the camera bump on the back, which isn't too over the top, but with two big circles and sensors, it really isn't bad overall. You still get IP68 water resistance, and with that normal OnePlus Touch. Now what I mean by that is, you've got the 120Hz LTPO fluid display and on the OnePlus 9 and the 9 Pro, which means that you do have an adaptive refresh rate from the standard 60Hz to the full 120Hz, and is a really nice color accurate display with colors that pop, and it does get pretty bright and is HDR10 plus certified. Although a little thing to note is that you can only choose 60Hz or smart 120Hz. And what that means is if you pick 120Hz, the display will decide and use the adaptive refresh rate to adjust it to what your content you are viewing. Alright, so that's just a few specs, but let's just get it all out there for the OnePlus 9 Pro. You've got the Snapdragon 888 processor, 8 or 12GB of LPDDR5 RAM. You also got the option of 128 gigs or 256 gigs of storage, which is not expandable. You also got a 4500 mAh battery, which is capable of fast charging with the 65 watts wired fast charger and 50 watts with the wireless charger. And the performance is literally a complete match when gaming. And also you've got the Hasselblad cameras on the back. You're going to see some battery drain with the Snapdragon 888 processor inside, and I did on few occasions have to charge it once during the day. But OnePlus has actually included, and literally one of the best things is charging. So in the box you get a 65 watt warp charger, and with this charger it takes up to 38 minutes from 0 to 100% to fully charge on the OnePlus 9 Pro. Also wireless charging, which is still pretty fast, and while you're gaming you get some really good performance when it comes to that. And on that note, do you guys know what's been hyped up the most, regardless of all the specs I just talked about? Wireless charging and that beautiful display. The cameras. So let's talk about them. OnePlus and Hasselblad have actually partnered up to create these cameras and the experience that comes with that. On the back you get 2 huge rings and 12 smaller ones with the light and microphone, and that Hasselblad logo. Photos on the device are pretty good, as you can see, and thanks to Digital Camera World for the photos. You can go check their website out down below in the description. You can see here you've got the 50 megapixel ultra wide, 48 megapixel standard, and the 8 megapixel telephoto lens on the OnePlus 9 Pro. Oh, also there's an 8 megapixel monochrome lens, but we're not going to talk about that. But overall, the detail in these photos are really good, and I can actually see that they mainly focus on the colours of the photos with the Hasselblad partnership. But let's see what else they can deliver upon later in the coming years. When you fully read into their partnership, you're going to see that OnePlus and Hasselblad collectively have put in $150 million over the next 3 years, which is a lot, but let's not just yet judge the book by its cover. Oh yeah, I'm going to start to rate phones on a scale of 1 to 10. And with the phone itself and the Hasselblad cameras, I'm going to give the OnePlus 9 Pro a scale of 7. Yeah, 7. Okay, there were a few bits that I didn't mention in this review, and I mainly talked about the OnePlus 9 Pro, not the OnePlus 9. But that's just because there's more features in the OnePlus 9 Pro. But regardless of that, let's get into it. You get reverse wireless charging just like the Samsung flagships, but on the back of the device, and it is quite slippery, so it might not fully align with the charging coils on the back. You've also got NFC enabled on this device. There's also support for 5G with the Snapdragon 888 processor, support for Dolby Atmos, and a dual stereo speaker layout, and a warp charge 65 watt charger, which is included in the box. Let's just let that settle for a bit. Apple. Overall, the OnePlus 9 and the OnePlus 9 Pro are literally devices you want to check out. And guys, make sure you hit the bell notification so you stay updated on a video that I'm going to do soon that goes in depth with the OnePlus and Hasselblad partnership, the cameras, and yeah, that should come out soon. So stay tuned. But that's it guys, thank you guys for watching. And like always, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below what your thoughts are on these devices. And I want to hear more about what you think about the Hasselblad logo on the OnePlus cameras. Let's see what we can get. But yeah, it's been me, CKHD, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I saw the first light, the first steps. Now I see much more in the finest detail. I capture Earth in all its beauty. I see action. I see drama. And I see it in the finest detail. Moments of inspiration. And the first steps. I'm still awake for the first light.